Hello, lovelies. Welcome. I'm Shalon from Soulful Beauty, and we're going to pull some cards today from the Goddess Power Oracle card deck. Okay. I don't know. Every time I pull this deck out, I'm like, the goddesses won't come out to play. All right. Let's see who has a message for us today. Freya. She is a Nordic Viking goddess who is pretty badass. And I have been working with her for a while now. And here she is, front and center, and she is talking about radical acceptance. Okay. Radical acceptance of the things that we can't change, radical acceptance of where we are right now, radical acceptance of the life that we have going on around us, radical acceptance of yourself in general. Okay. I'm actually now that I'm seeing this, 111 is all about new beginnings. I did not notice that she has these. They look like snakes, but they also look like infinity signs. Okay. I'm more so drawn to the snake energy. Okay. And like Kundalini energy, if you have not learned about this before, Kundalini energy is like the serpent energy that we have in our root chakra that rises up through all of our chakras or whatever for like to enter into this like higher consciousness. And because we are entering on, what is the date? Chinese New Year. Let me think about this. Let me do the math today. The 28th, 29th. One of the two. Chinese New Year. We are entering the year of the snake. Okay. And there is going to be this awakening, this Kundalini awakening. Okay. And I've been working with this like a Kundalini energy for a very, very long time. Okay. And there's like 222 on my timer, which is all about like balance and harmony and centeredness. And the snake is like very wise. Okay. Snake energy is very wise and it is very flowy. It is very fluent. It is very grounded. Okay. It's grounded because the snake is like the whole body is on the earth. It is very grounded. Okay. And it's very strong. Okay. Snakes are like muscle, right? Strong and, but flexible, right? So 15, 6 is all about balance as well. All right, let's see. Oh, I'm getting hot. When you start working with Kundalini energy, sorry, I went to the wrong number. It is very chaotic. Okay. I'm going to warn you about this. If you want to go down this route of Kundalini energy, there is an inner chaos that happens because there is like an internal restructuring. Okay. So it's about like breaking down our inner foundations. Okay. So there is going to be this internal chaos where it feels like everything is falling apart. Okay. Word of warning. I'm getting so hot right now. Sorry. But it's for everything to be restructured. Okay. Because all of the stuff that is falling apart is like no longer like useful. It was built on like shaky foundations. Okay. But now we are wanting to create things on a stable foundation. We want to be stable and centered and grounded within us and balanced. Okay. So if that is something that you are wanting to work on, I'm just going to fair warning, like it's totally worth it in the end, but during the process, it is not always pretty. So I suggest having somebody to support you through this. Okay. Do not try and do this on your own. All right. I did. It's not always fun. Okay. So when you see life as a battleground, you lose sight of a more easeful way to be in the world. All right. Can you be in the middle of the chaos and allow yourself to center in the quiet hum in the eye of the storm? Okay. So when there's things that are chaotic, can you still find that inner balance, that inner peace, that inner harmony to know that, yes, shit is falling apart, because you know what? There's a lot of that happening in the world right now. But as long as I am centered and stable and focused in myself, then I can approach those things from that viewpoint, right? As opposed to approaching things in fear and scarcity and lack and all of that kind of stuff, okay? So let the peace of Freya, the Norse goddess of war, enter your mind. Amid the flurry of battle, she came to collect the fallen and bring them to a place of rest and recuperation. Freya is here to remind you that the acceptance of defeat is not the end, okay? Even if you feel defeated, it is not the end. All right. She offers the gift of acceptance. Okay. The knowing that there is nothing to resist right now. See your world at face value and look into it with discernment. When you see with greater clarity, not taking this world so personally, you will not have to fight at all. If you take full stock of your conditions, surrendering to what is, you can move to higher ground. Okay. Begin again or wait until the drama dies down on its own. You are the strongest, most grounded, and most powerful when you remember this is the strategy the goddess Freya offers in your support. Okay, radical acceptance. Seeing things for the way they are right now and accepting that, but knowing that it can get better, okay? Says failure and disappointment are parts of life that few want to accept. Perhaps a job you wanted doesn't come through. Okay. A lover you thought was the one betrays your hopes and expectations, or maybe your kids are acting out. Maybe a long-term creative project didn't yield the success you so dearly hoped for. Or perhaps you were hurt by someone for no apparent reason. All right. Goddess of war and radical acceptance, Freya says, have no fear. This is only temporary. All right. Now is not the time to linger in perceptions of low self-worth. Your alignment. Okay. We're going to touch base of that actually. Okay. Lingering in perceptions of low self-worth. Okay. Just because something doesn't work out, just because of whatever, that doesn't mean you're any less than. Okay. You are still worthy and deserving just exactly as the way you are. Okay. You don't have to prove anything. You don't have to like, what's the word I was going to say? I'm giving like the analogy of the baby. Okay. And I like to use this analogy. Okay. When a baby is born into the world, they're helpless. Okay. They can't do anything for themselves. All they can do is cry and to let you know that there's something wrong, right? But you don't love them any less. And they are 100% dependent on you, but you do not love them any less. And that does not make them any less worthy and deserving of your love. Okay. So that's the same thing for you. You are no less worthy and deserving. All right. Some things just aren't meant to be. And that is the way it is. Okay. Or maybe they're expired, or maybe there's a better path. There usually is a better path. Okay. So goddess of war and radical acceptance. Oh, wait, we read that. Your alignment task is to accept the truth wholeheartedly and see your situation exactly for what it is. Okay. She will bring you to a place of surrender where you have time to heal. Freya knows that you will emerge stronger and wiser. Only good will come out of this. Trust the goddess Freya is watching over you. Okay. It only gets better from here. All right. So I will leave you at that. If you would like to work with me, I have my transformational coaching sessions, as well as Oracle card guidance and Self-Love Queen Academy. This is a group coaching program. It's 12 weeks long. Okay. It's a deep dive into self-love and self-acceptance and stepping higher into your power and your calling and your gifts and all of that kind of stuff. Okay. So that is going to be starting in March, and the early bird price for that is available right now. So if you are called to that, the link for that will be in the description below. Otherwise, I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Take care.